Hey everyone! Welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. Quick spoilers. Head of Household. Yesh. Nominees. Camu Haley Angela. POV players. Melody Haley Barrett. Yesh D host Drew. POV winner. Yesh. Veto ceremony. Devons used DPOV to remove D and put up Camu. Have-nots. Pending. 11:20 a.m. HOH room. Mallory is listening the Yesh's HOH music and pacing around the room. 11:35 a.m. Jim. Haley and Camu. Camu, what do you got? Haley, when I was sleeping yesterday, your group. Devons, D. Barrett and Drew. Camu, you said my group? Haley, no, their group. They were talking about votes and stuff because they know where it would probably lie to keep you here. So I don't know what they're planning on doing. Camu. And they thought you were sleeping? Haley MMMHMM. And I ended up getting up and walking out, so they probably knew that I heard some sh*t. I have great hearing too. Devons is definitely the spokesperson. Camu. Haley D is also trying to pull Melody over. Camu. Haley with Drew. Camu. So is Drew with them? Haley nods and says it looks like it. Drew didn't say anything though. Which I told you, Barrett told me he was like, oh, if I was working with him, he would have used it on me. Camu. Yeah, that would be the thing to say if you were trying to cover up. Haley, but that is a solid group. I did ask him, Devons, how do you feel if Camu stays? And he kind of skated around it. He didn't say anything bad, but I'm just like, why would you do that right in front of me? Camu, so what did they say about the votes? Haley, it's the icon could go either way. Kind of mentioned something about probably want to get Angela to keep both of us here. But I do think it's going to be a weird-ass vote if Angela wins Blockbuster. And it's you and I. Camu. Yeah, but you know what, if I win, I am voting to keep you. Even if I am the only one, you will have. Haley, thanks, because I don't want it to be a wash. Camu, it won't be. Haley, but I do think with the fight and drama yesterday. Like every time Angela cries, it's like, dude. It's like another number for her. Camu. I was thinking the same thing yesterday. Haley. That's what Devon said too. It's F*** king annoying. Camu, well, my goal is obviously to win. I know your goal is to win. We got to do it, but no matter what, if I win, I am voting to keep you. Haley, thank you. LOL, she doesn't tell Camu she will vote to keep him. But like I told Taylor, obviously I know if I stay I am going to keep going back up. It is what it is, especially if Angela leaves. 12 p.m. have not room. Devons and Camu. Camu. I want you to know, like, in my mind, game-wise, yeah, we always had a good relationship, dude. And like you weren't somebody that I was coming after. Do you just see this as just like, you know, your chance to take a shot? Cause maybe it would have been more difficult down the road, or could do like in my head. And again, bro, you don't have to say. Devons, but no, you're good. Camu. In my head, it was always like anytime, dude, I would be talking to other people and like forming alliances. You know, I was always trying to include you. You know, it was always like, dude, hey, let's bring Devons in, let's bring Devon. I always wanted to make it, and D also. You know, it was always like I want Devons and D to be here because I really want to go far with him in the game. So like, at what point did you feel like, oh man, like I don't trust Camu, or like we got to take him out, and that's what's so weird about it. Devons, like, honestly, there's not a point where I was like, I don't trust Camu. I did trust you, like I do believe all the things that you said, which made it a really tough decision. Gameplay was right, like personals. Like we can just say like, love you for Shake. You're amazing. Let's just set that aside. It's strictly gameplay where it's like, I trusted everything you said, and I'm like, damn, like we, you know, just being with Camu, the things we said like could get me far in the game. Challenge beast, this is great. But also I'm just like, the guy's more likable than me. The guy's more connected to me. The social game is such a mosh pit right now that I'm like just trying to figure out longevity-wise where things go. And you're even a guy that I would love to have on a jury. Like you're a guy who I think no matter how you go out would root for. Would vote for the person you think played the best game. So I'm like, but it's just, I look at it and I'm like, here's a good chance in that, like, you can never take for granted that you're going to be HOH again, right? Camu, right? Devons, just hard to do. Way harder if you're here winning, you know. Camu, no, I get it too. But I wouldn't have put up Devons. Devons, I know. I mean, not anytime soon, but it was just like it was such a big piece, and I was like, this is a chance to remove it from board. Camu, I get it. Devons. I get it, but it's like I'm also burning that Yesh thing. And like, chances are you're gonna come back and dude, believe me, like if you win your way back, like I know, you win your way back in your HOH. Oh. But also like, I'll be so happy for you. I'll be so psyched for it. Like it is what it is. Camu. And who knows, man, with the way that the blockbusters go to do, they're kind of anyone's game. So it's like there's a chance, dude, I don't win the blockbuster tomorrow, you know? Devins. And I know that's everybody's chance to take their shot. So I get that too. Like I'm not dumb, I see it, it's also a long game. And Rome and I kinda had this talk too where it's like, listen man, like if you come back, like I get it. Come for me. Like 100%. It makes more sense than anything. But after that, I'm almost like I took my shot in you. You could come at me forever. But it's like when you get to a certain point, like there is nothing anyone else in the house wants more than us to be fighting each other. Camu exactly. Devins. I still don't know if it's the right move. So early and I feel like you could have gotten me so far. And I had to use the power on D because Survivor fans F***King sent me this power and they're going to be pissed if I don't use this. Camu. The delivery was awesome too, 'cause I would have to know. Devins. Yeah, it's like I'd like to keep it for me but it expires too. Camu. That's what I was thinking too. Devins, it was like a 4-week thing. So it's just like how can I use this and try to max it out? Camu. Devins. There's really like no one in the house I think is scary except you. And like you were scary and you were with me but you're still just like very scary. And I can just see you getting yourself all the way to the end and beating me, dude. I don't, man. Camu, that's nice of you to say. But do I see, like, I think that you're one of the most likable dudes in the house, man. Like everybody loves you. You have a great sense of humor. You make everybody laugh, which makes people trust you. You know? But and even if you and I were sitting next to each other at the end, I think that your story of being like, dude, I was one of the icons coming in. I had a huge target on my back from playing Survivor twice and I still made it here. I think like that would trump. I mean, who knows what happens with Ryan then, maybe, whatever. But I think that story alone, let's just take that. I think that could be enough reason for somebody to be like, dude, we got to give it to Devins. Like how many other people could come in with the target that he had formed, the alliances that he formed, make the moves that he made and get to the end. Coming off Survivor, I think it's a story that would be very, very hard to beat. But dude, I get where you're coming from. I said before this too, I think even a couple weeks ago to you that like you got to respect the game, you got to respect big moves and do that. And I do respect him. What I told you in the kitchen after it was all said and done, like I meant that. Devins, hey man, I hope there's no weirdness. I still want to, toss bags 100%. I respect the play, no, I stand by that, and like not everybody does that, especially not first-time players, bro, like separated. So I really appreciate because I do like being friends with you and I do like hanging that Me Too man. You couldn't make it very uncomfortable for me in the house, and it's like that would be you have every right to do that, but no. And again, I understand your Pandora's box, and I opened you and like anything that happens from here on out gameplay-wise, like I'm never gonna take it personally. Like I started it and like dude, and maybe though like I do not know that it's the right move. Like I'm not sitting here like confident that I did the right thing. Camu. And maybe, dude, maybe there is a world if I do end up if I win the blockbuster tomorrow, maybe there is a world where you and I work with each other down the road too. And I don't think that people would even see that, like I don't think people would expect that. So who knows, man? Devins, like we're not even halfway through the game. That's it Friday, right? Camu. I keep the book open for sure. And so do I. Because for me, I want to do what's best to make it as far as possible, and so maybe like a low-key like dude, they could never be working together after that. Devins. Yeah, it's hard to get to the end, I've never done it. Neither have I, I'm trying to make it halfway. Devins. I understand what I unleash. But also there'll be a big part of me that's just super happy. Camu, thanks man. Devins. And I love having you here. Camu, thanks dude. Devins. No, for I appreciate like I'm never rooting against you. Camu, thank you. Yeah, it's just a game. Devins. I feel the same way, man. Camu, love you. Devins, love you. 12 p.m. HOH room, Taylor and Yash. Taylor. I don't trust him, Devins, either. Yash, not at all. Taylor. Then he goes back to that happy, funny dad joke *T. Like you ain't just F***K our whole week up. That's what gets me about him. He does it with no remorse. Yash, we need Mallory and Melody. I don't care about none of that other sh*t. Devins, Angela, Lala, all those problems mean nothing today. Tomorrow. Taylor. And we know that Lala is not going to vote out Angela. Unless it's Camu. 1 p.m. bedroom D and Barrett. D. Just know I would put my game on the line for you, but I will not say that. Barrett. And I would do the same for you. No, I will not let you. Barrett, that's not fair. D. Love you. But no, I want to see you go far. I want to see you literally in the final two. Barrett, but I would like to see you in there too. D. I would love to get there too. It'll be very hard, it'll definitely be more difficult. I just got to lock in more. Yeah, so who cares? Lala already said I am keeping Camu. So like Lala to me the next 2 days we don't have to worry about. She's out of mind. Drew, we got to trust his word. Taylor. And if he don't, he is on that side and that's that, it's those 4 and. Yesh, it would be them 6. Taylor, what 6? Yesh, Haley, Drew, Barrett and the 3 icons. If Camu goes, we're the ones going the next 5 weeks, 6 weeks cause they have the numbers and they have the competitors. The icons want Camu to go, they would not have put him up if they did not want him to go home. Taylor. They know that he's really for us. Yesh, they know that. 3:25 p.m. Kitchen Lala. Camu, Yesh, Melody, Drew, Haley, Angela are chatting and eating. They're jokingly commenting on how the new Drew is different. They think he has a twin that he's swapping out with. They say the new Drew is different and does things differently. Yesh calls out Drew's name. Look, he didn't even look. That's his brother's name. They speculate on Drew's twin's name. Andrew, etc. Lala, you are not your brother. They land on how this Drew's real name is Lou. Drew. That's why I hate my picture. 4:15 p.m. Jim, Melody and Mallory. Melody, we're all dead set if Camu is on the block he goes. Mallory. Honestly, if Angela wins the blockbuster, I am down to vote out Haley. Melody, same. Mallory. Like, I don't want to blindside anyone, but that would keep the other side happy with us and we still get out someone big. Melody, yeah, I agree. Did Devins or Dee talk to you at all if Angela wins the blockbuster? Mallory, no, but they probably assume we vote out Camu. Melody. Mallory, they never talked to us about it though. Melody, true. Mallory. But we have to assume that the Mosh Pit Alliance was only formed to make sure we get out Camu. Melody. Yeah, I completely agree. But it is nice because like my thing is. It's just like so risky. Everything is. Mallory, yeah. Melody. Like if we get out Camu and one of the icons win HOH and then what, like we're on the block? Mallory, I don't know. Melody, but like there are bigger threats. Like Yesh is a bigger threat. And then like Haley would still be here. It would probably be in their best interest to stay loyal for the next week or two. I'm sure we are thinking the exact same thing. They are like, we're not going to stay loyal to them, but for the next week or two we are. Mallory. They probably think we can beat them in anything. But Devins is going to start going harder. I think that's why he is training up in the gym now too. Melody. Yeah, Devins is going to go harder. They probably do think we're dumb, which I also don't mind. Like if they probably think that we have no idea that we're being used. I'm fine with them thinking that. Mallory, when we talk, let Barrett and Drew do all the talking. Melody. It is a tough spot because I don't want to blindside Yesh. If I won HOH, it would genuinely make me feel like such *T to put up Yesh and Taylor. Mallory. Yeah, I don't know if I would. I think we have no reason to protect the icons. If they can't win anything, if they don't want HOH next week, they're ***king useless. I'm sorry, like. We have no reason to upset good competitors to protect people that can't win anything. Melody. Yeah, I agree, but we can't tell Barrett and Drew that. I've been friends with Yesh since day one. Mallory. Yes, same. Melody, like not that that should matter because it's a game, but Devins put me on the block. Dee put you on the block. Barrett joins them and the conversation ends. 5:18 p.m. Jim, Mallory, Devins, Melody, Drew are hanging out and chatting. 6:10 p.m. Bathroom. Camu and Barrett. Camu, day 2. We, Devins and Camu, were close. We were in 3 or 4 alliances together. You know, and obviously he still took that shot. Barrett, yeah. Camu, so it's one of those things where it's like, man, if he'll do that to me, even if people think that they're close with them now, yeah, she won't think twice before doing it to other people. He wants to make the big moves, which I respect. Barrett. And he's made that clear multiple times this season already. Camu, the game player in my and the fan in me, I respect the moves. Barrett, me too. Camu, I respect the moves. But if people are naive, Enough to think that they won't, that he won't, and it's a dangerous place. And the longer they stay in brother more control they have a jury and their stories become his. Barrett. Exactly right. Camus. You know what I mean? Barrett, yeah. Camus. If he will take that shot against me, he will take that shot against anybody. We're not even halfway. Halfway is Friday. There's still so much game to be played, dude. If any of them win power, if we chip away at the icons, and if any of them wins power, they can put me up. It's going to be a lot easier to take out one person than it will take out three. And the other thing too is everybody talks about me being a good competitor, but dude, Devins and I have the same amount of wins, right? Barrett. Exactly. Camus, that's it. Barrett. And it's like, if you're going to make the argument for you is like, they're going to make that argument for Yash, who is someone that I trust 100%. Camus, like, yes bro, and they'll make the argument for you. Because you've been second place like 19 times. He is going to try to take out Yash, he's going to try to take you out. It's only a matter of time. Barrett, I know. That's why I am down. 6:55 p.m. church room. Drew, Melody, Mallory and Yash are hanging out. Drew. We're not in the top 4 of who he's taking out. It's those 3. And as long as those icons are number 1. So I don't think it's stupid to keep him. Melody, I like him. 7 p.m. to 8:35 p.m. lounge. Devins and Barrett. Devins. I want them to think that I'm worried about it. Barrett. The only person that was worried was Drew, and then we saw how I think you saw that. How he reacted to him saying that. I think he immediately regretted saying it. Because I saw him very briefly in the storage room with D after, and he was like, I think I tripped out. He was like, I was just talking about if Melody and Mallory. I just didn't know if they would see it through all the way if they were HOH or whatever. And I was like, I think you're incorrect, and he was like, okay, cool. He was like, I think I really scared Devins when I said that, and I was like, yeah, Devins. Yeah, I told him exactly what I told you. And then I went right back up there and was like, Drew, you tripped me out, man. You got me freaking out here. And he was like, oh. I was like, what the hell, bro? Barrett. I haven't seen him like that since the Doritos. Drew freaked out when he found Doritos in his bed. D joins Barrett and Devins. Devins. I was in an alliance with. Maybe I still am, I'm not sure. I never officially said I wasn't anymore, but with Taylor, Yash and Camus. But I'm feeling vibes from them. They're kinda telling me we're not in an alliance anymore. Barrett. Yeah, they may have passed. Devins, but I don't know, this could be the cover we needed. D, don't worry because my alliance will save you, and you, Barrett. Angela. We will save you. Don't worry. And guess how many times we've gotten together? Devins holds up one finger. D, probably. Devins, hours. Never got together. Drew joins them and they chat about video games. 9:09 p.m. have not room. Angela and Camus. Camus talks to Angela about how when he started packing it made him realize just how much he loves it in the house and doesn't want to leave. He says that he wishes they could all just stay.